What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Beast. And today, we're not giving away cars or doing crazy challenges. We're diving deep into the secrets of the rich. Did you know that 90% of millionaires share these 15 skills? That's right, 15 skills that can take you from zero to hero, from broke to Bezos. We're talking life-changing stuff here, people. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready to learn how to become rich. First up, we're tackling the big kahuna, financial literacy. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Beast, that sounds boring. But trust me, this is the foundation of building wealth. Financial literacy is all about understanding how money works. It's about budgeting, saving, and investing wisely. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to fly a plane without knowing the controls, right? Same goes for your money. You need to know how to manage it, make it grow, and most importantly, keep it. Now, I'm not saying you have to become Warren Buffett overnight, but understanding basic financial concepts can be the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and building a secure future. Imagine this. No more stressing about bills, no more ramen noodle dinners, and actually having money left over at the end of the month. That's the power of financial literacy. It gives you control over your money instead of letting your money control you. All right, guys, let's talk about something crucial, networking. And no, I'm not talking about setting up a Wi-Fi router. I'm talking about connecting with people, building relationships, and expanding your circle of influence. You've heard it before, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And let me tell you, that's the truth. The right connections can open doors you didn't even know existed. Think of it like this. Every successful person has a team behind them. Mentors, business partners, investors, you name it. Networking helps you build that dream team. People who believe in your vision and can help you achieve your goals. Remember, collaboration is key. Don't be afraid to reach out, make connections, and build relationships. You never know where they might lead. Yo, what's up, everybody? Mr. Beast here. And let me tell you, if you want to be rich, you got to master this next skill, time management. See, time is like this crazy valuable resource that you can never get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. Think of it like this. Every second is a dollar bill floating by, and you got to be quick enough to snatch it up before it's gone forever. You snooze, you lose, right? The more time you waste, the less you have to hustle, to grind, to build that empire you've always dreamed of. And trust me, I'm not just talking about making money. Time management is about maximizing every single aspect of your life. It's about having time to hang out with friends, pursue your passions, and just chill and enjoy the journey. So, how do you become a master of time? Well, that's what we're going to dive into right now. First things first, you got to know where your time is actually going. Track every single minute of your day, like a hawk. Once you know, start prioritizing. Cut out what's not important. Break down big goals into smaller tasks. And finally, don't be afraid to say no. All right, guys, let's talk about a skill that's going to make you more money than you can imagine. Sales. Now, before you click away thinking, Mr. Beast, I don't want to be a salesperson, hear me out. Sales is so much more than just pushing products on people. It's about persuasion, influence, and the ability to communicate the value of something you believe in. And guess what? You're already using sales skills every single day. Think about it. When you convince your friend to watch that new Netflix show with you, that's sales. When you nail that job interview and land your dream job, that's sales. Even asking someone out on a date involves a little bit of salesmanship. The truth is, every interaction you have is an opportunity to sell something, whether it's an idea, a product, or even just yourself. And the better you get at it, the more successful you'll be in every aspect of your life. So, how do you become a sales superstar? First off, you gotta believe in what you're selling. Whether it's a physical product, a service, or even just an idea, your passion and enthusiasm will be contagious. Next, you gotta know your audience like the back of your hand. What are their needs, their desires, their pain points? Once you understand them, you can tailor your pitch to resonate with them on a personal level. And don't forget about the power of storytelling. People connect with stories on an emotional level. So instead of just listing features and benefits, weave those into a compelling narrative that will stick with your audience long after you're gone. Finally, practice, practice, practice. The more you put yourself out there and hone your sales skills, the more confident and effective you'll become. Remember, every no gets you one step closer to a yes. All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to dive into the world of negotiation. Negotiation is about finding win-win solutions, building strong relationships, and creating value for everyone involved. It's about walking into every situation with confidence, knowing your worth, and not being afraid to ask for what you deserve. And the best part is, negotiation is a skill that can be learned and mastered with practice. So, whether you're negotiating a salary, a business deal, or even just the price of a used car, the principles are the same. Preparation is key. Do your homework before stepping into a negotiation. Research the other party and understand their needs. Active listening is crucial. Pay attention to verbal and nonverbal cues. Make the first offer to set the anchor. Be realistic and reasonable. Be willing to walk away if the deal isn't right. Sometimes the best deals are the ones you don't make. All right, guys, leadership, you hear it everywhere, right? Be a leader, not a follower. But what does that even mean? It's not just about bossing people around, I can tell you that much. Real leadership is about inspiring others. It's about having a vision, knowing where you want to go, and getting people pumped to follow you there. Think about it like this. You've got this awesome idea for a YouTube video, but you need a crew, right? You need cameramen, editors, the whole squad. A good leader gets everyone hyped about that vision. They make everyone feel like they're part of something big. And that's what gets you those insane, viral-worthy videos. That's the magic right there. You're not just telling people what to do, you're bringing them along on a journey. So how do you actually become a leader? It's not some magic superpower, it takes work. First off, believe in yourself. If you don't think you're leadership material, no one else will. Learn to communicate, really communicate. Listen, understand strengths, and use everyone's skills to succeed. That's what separates good leaders from great ones. All right, next up is adaptability. Life throws curveballs, guys. The YouTube algorithm changes, a global pandemic hits, you accidentally dye your hair blue for a challenge, things happen. The question is, how do you react? Do you adapt, overcome, and keep crushing it? Roll with the punches and come out on top. Remember when I started out, I was just this kid making gaming videos in his bedroom. Did I ever think I'd be giving away millions of dollars and hanging out with celebrities? Not a chance. But here's the thing, I adapted. I saw what was working on YouTube, I listened to my audience, and I wasn't afraid to try new things. From those early gaming videos to crazy challenges and philanthropy projects, I've had to adapt every step of the way. And that's the key, guys. Don't be afraid to evolve, to change your approach, to learn new skills. The world is constantly changing, and the more adaptable you are, the more successful you'll be. So embrace the unknown, be willing to pivot when you need to, and never stop learning. Because the moment you stop adapting is the moment you stop growing. All right, let's talk about goal setting. This is where it all starts, guys. You can have all the talent and skills in the world, but if you don't have goals, you're just drifting along, hoping for the best. And let me tell you, hoping for the best doesn't usually lead to becoming rich and successful. Think of it like this. You're going on a road trip. You wouldn't just hop in your car and start driving with no destination in mind, would you? You'd end up lost, wasting time and gas. It's the same with life. Goals give you direction. They give you something to strive for, something to be excited about. Want to hit 1 million subscribers? Write it down. Dream of buying your dream car? Make it a goal. The act of writing down your goals makes them real. It's like sending a message to the universe saying, this is what I want and I'm coming for it. Now, I'm not talking about just wishing on a star and hoping for the best. You need a plan. Take that big, audacious goal and break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Want that 1,000,000 subscribers? Start with 100, then 1,000, then 10,000. Each milestone you hit is a victory, and it keeps you motivated to keep pushing forward. Remember those early videos I mentioned? They weren't exactly viral sensations, but I set small goals, I kept learning, I kept improving, and eventually those small wins added up to something huge. So don't be afraid to dream big, but remember to break those dreams down into bite-sized chunks. Celebrate the small wins, stay focused on the bigger picture, and most importantly, never, ever give up on your goals. All right, guys, emotional intelligence. This isn't about being super sensitive. It's about being smart with your feelings. Like, imagine you're about to pitch $1,000,000 idea. You walk in all hyped up, but the investors are looking stressed and serious. Would you still do your crazy, over-the-top pitch? Probably not the best move. Emotional intelligence means you can read the room, see how others are feeling, and adjust your own vibe to match. It's about building trust and connecting with people on a deeper level. Remember those YouTubers who blew up overnight and then crashed and burned? Some say a lack of emotional intelligence was a factor. They couldn't handle the fame, the pressure, the haters. Don't be that YouTuber. Think of emotional intelligence as your secret weapon for handling stress. Imagine you're about to launch a huge project and everything goes wrong. The website crashes, the merch is delayed, and your phone's blowing up with angry messages. It's easy to freak out, right? But someone with high emotional intelligence can stay calm, think clearly, and find solutions. They can manage their own stress and help their team stay focused too. Remember that crazy challenge we did, where we had to solve puzzles while being chased by guard dogs? Yeah, that was intense. But we kept our cool, worked together, and we crushed it. Emotional intelligence is like that. It helps you stay in control when things get wild. You'll make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and achieve your goals faster. Public speaking? I know, some of you are probably freaking out just hearing those words. But trust me, this skill is a superpower. Think about it. The most successful people in the world, from CEOs to athletes to YouTubers, they can all command a room. They can share their vision, inspire others, and get people hyped. Now, I'm not saying you need to be Tony Robbins tomorrow, but you do need to get comfortable sharing your ideas with the world. It could be pitching investors, presenting at a conference, or even just talking to a group of colleagues. The key is to practice. A lot. Start small, maybe record yourself talking about your passions, or present to your friends and family. Public speaking isn't just about getting over your fear, it's about using your words to make a real impact. Think of it like this. Every time you speak, you have the opportunity to influence, to persuade, to motivate. You can use storytelling to capture people's attention, humor to make them laugh, and passion to get them fired up about your vision. Remember that time I convinced Chandler to eat a whole jar of pickles for $10,000? That was persuasion in action. But seriously, mastering public speaking can take you to the next level. It can help you close deals, build a following, and even change the world. So start practicing, find your voice, and get ready to share your message with the world. All right, let's talk about critical thinking. This isn't about being critical of everything, it's about being a problem-solving ninja. In the real world, you're constantly bombarded with information, and not all of it is good. You need to be able to filter through the noise, identify what's important, and make smart decisions based on facts, not just feelings. Think of it like this. If you're trying to solve a complex puzzle, you don't just start randomly putting pieces together, right? You look for patterns, you analyze the shapes, you use logic and strategy. That's critical thinking in a nutshell. It's about asking the right questions, challenging assumptions, and not being afraid to think differently. Remember, the best solutions are often the most creative and unexpected ones. Critical thinking is crucial for success in any field, from business to relationships to just navigating life in general. It helps you avoid scams, make smart investments, and spot opportunities that others might miss. Remember that time we bought a bunch of mystery boxes and ended up finding a rare Pokemon card worth thousands? That was a combination of luck and critical thinking. We analyzed the odds, we did our research, and we took a calculated risk. But critical thinking is more than just making money. It's about making smart choices that lead to a better life. It's about being informed, being adaptable, and always being one step ahead. So keep asking questions, keep challenging the status quo, and never stop learning. All right, guys. Skill number 12 is marketing. Marketing is how you get people hyped about what you're selling. Imagine you've invented the world's best burger. Congrats. But guess what? Nobody's gonna buy it if they don't know it exists. That's where marketing comes in. When you see those sales numbers skyrocket, it's all worth it. Now you might be thinking, Mr. Beast, marketing sounds kind of complicated and expensive, and yeah, it can be. But here's the thing. Not marketing your product is like building an awesome racetrack in the middle of the desert and expecting people to just show up. You gotta let people know you exist. Think about all the brands you love. They didn't get huge by accident. They invested in marketing, built a strong online presence, and connected with their customers in meaningful ways. And the best part is, marketing doesn't have to break the bank. With a little creativity and some smart strategies, you can get your message out there without spending a fortune. Think viral videos, social media challenges, or even just collaborating with other creators. The bottom line is, if you want to be rich, you gotta master the art of marketing. It's how you build a loyal customer base, increase your sales, and ultimately, achieve your wildest financial dreams. So get out there, be creative, and start marketing your heart out. Yo, what's up, future millionaires? It's your boy, Mr. Beast, back with skill number 13, investing. We're not talking about burying a treasure chest in your backyard and hoping for the best. This is about making your money work harder than a team of squirrels trying to hide a mountain of nuts. Investing is putting your money into something with the hope that it grows over time. There are tons of ways to invest, from the stock market to real estate to starting your own business. All right, so you're ready to start investing, but you don't know where to begin? Don't worry, I got you. First things first, set a budget. Figure out how much money you can realistically invest. Do your research. There are tons of online resources, books, and even financial advisors. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient and stay consistent. Don't be afraid to start small. Even a small amount each month can make a big difference. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and start building your financial future. Let's talk about resilience. Skill number 14 on our road to being rich. It's about getting back up after life knocks you down. Remember that $1 million candy bar idea? Total flop. We always come back stronger. Winners get back up. They learn from mistakes, adapt, and come back stronger. Every failure is a lesson towards that fat stack of cash. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, failing stings. It's like that time I lost a $10,000 challenge and had to give it all away. But even in that moment, I knew I couldn't stay down. I had to turn that L into a lesson. And that's exactly what resilience is all about. It's about using those failures as fuel to push you forward. Remember, every successful entrepreneur, every millionaire, they've all been through their fair share of setbacks. Think of it like this. You're in a video game, right? You're facing the final boss. You're gonna get knocked down a few times, maybe even lose a life or two. But you keep going, you learn the boss's moves, and eventually you conquer it. Life's kinda like that. You gotta be persistent, learn from your mistakes, and never ever give up. And when you finally reach that financial freedom, it'll be sweeter than any victory royale. Yo, we're on the final skill, number 15, but this one's huge. Continuous learning, learning life, learning business, constantly leveling up your skills. The world's changing faster than ever. New trends, new tech, new ways to make bank. If you're stuck in your ways, you're gonna get left behind. Gotta stay ahead of the curve. Be like that new phone everyone's dying to get. We experiment, we try new stuff. Sometimes it's wild, sometimes it's genius, but we're always learning. That's how we keep the views pumping, the merch selling, the beast empire growing. Now, I'm not saying you gotta become a rocket scientist overnight, but dedicating even a little time each day to learning something new, that's powerful stuff. Read a book, listen to a podcast, take an online course. There's knowledge everywhere these days. The more you know, the more opportunities you see. Maybe you learn about a hot new investment or a skill that's in high demand. Suddenly, you're not just working for the money's working for you, just like my video ideas. Remember that time I learned about cryptocurrency? Yeah, that was a wild ride. But it taught me about a whole new world of finance, and guess what? It's making me serious bank now. That's the power of continuous learning. It's not just about being smart, it's about being resourceful, adaptable, and ready to capitalize on any opportunity that comes your way. And trust me, when you're on top of your game, those opportunities will be everywhere. So there you have it. 15 skills that can take you from zero to hero, from broke to loaded, from dreaming about Lambos to parking them in your garage. Remember, this isn't just about getting rich quick. It's about building a life of financial freedom, security, and being able to do whatever you want. It's not going to be easy. It'll take hustle, dedication, and a whole lot of that Mr. Beast level determination. But if you commit to mastering these skills, to constantly learning and growing, I have no doubt you'll achieve incredible things. And remember, the journey to wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep developing these skills, and you'll be on your way to financial freedom.